The K-pop industry is about to change. Top third generation groups like Twice, Red Velvet, Blackpink, and BTS are all finally showing signs of slowing down. And you know what that means? That means a new era is coming to K-pop. The time is now for the next generation to step up and take over.
아이돌 축하드립니다.
러브다이브.
르세라핌이다 축하드립니다.
But the question is, are they ready? Well, let's see. Alright, so in this video, I want to talk about the next generation of K-pop. I want to basically talk about their future. I want to talk about the current situation they're currently in both the girl group and boy group market. I want to talk about their potential, all the problems they are going to face, all the obstacles they will need to overcome, and by the end of this video, we will find out together if they are the future or the end of K-pop. So first, let's start with the ones who are dominating the industry right now. The girl group takeover, for me, first started back in 2021 when aespa debuted. You gotta understand, before aespa debuted, the fourth generation was struggling. They were struggling to stand out. They were struggling to compete against the third generation. They were struggling to win actual important awards. You know, none of them had a death song before. None of them even had a perfect all kill before. Basically, at the time, there was a barrier that separated them with the third generation. And at the time, that barrier looked pretty unbreakable. Until aespa came in. And what can I say? They broke through that barrier with ease. In their debut year, they managed to become the first 4th gen group to receive a perfect all kill. Not only that, they also became the first 4th gen group to receive a death song. Not a death song, I'm sorry, 3 death songs. Crazy. And you know, at the time, aespa looked unstoppable. No one was stopping them. The only direction for them is up. Back then, if someone said to me, yo, aespa is going to disappear next year, they're going to be irrelevant, I would have not believed that person for one bit. I mean, how the fuck can aespa be irrelevant? Are you fucking 2022? IVE, NewJeans, LE SSERAFIM made their debut, and just like aespa, they shocked the whole industry. In the span of months, they managed to do all the things that other 4th generation groups have been struggling to do for years. IVE managed to get both a perfect all kill and a death song in less than a year. NewJeans became the only girl group ever to surpass 500,000 sales with their debut album. LE SSERAFIM became the fastest 4th generation group to achieve 1 million album sales. Other than that, (G)I-DLE also came back from their 1-year hiatus, showing the whole industry that they are still the leader of this next generation. And then we have aespa, who completely disappeared. Other than one comeback, which was Girls and their Coachella performance, they did nothing else. Not even a glimpse of content in their YouTube channel, which is crazy. considering the fact that last year they looked like an unstoppable force, but suddenly, just because of one comeback that quote unquote flopped or didn't do well compared to their previous comebacks, SM decided to put them on a long year hiatus. And this brings me to the first problem that girl groups are going to face in their journey. See, the reason why aespa's last comeback quote unquote flopped was because the title track Girls didn't get good impressions from the general public. In other words, it was a bad song. And because of that, SM decided to put them on hiatus, which resulted to the situation we're at right now. The situation we're at right now is people are saying they fell off. You can also see this similar problem happening with STAYC, another fourth generation group that received an impressive amount of success in their debut year. They even gained the title one of the fourth gen leaders. But entered 2022, just like aespa, after releasing generally bad songs in Run to You and Beautiful Monster, people are now saying they fell off. If you still don't get it yet, basically this means currently fourth generation girl groups, most of them are still heavily reliant on the general public, which means in order to make profit, in order to be successful, they have to release good songs. But most importantly, the song has to be well received by the general public. And that is basically why aespa are being put on a hiatus right now. Their concept, their sound is so complicated, it's hard to find a general public friendly good song for them. And not only that, SM Entertainment have NCT, which is pretty much guaranteed profit. NCT can release whatever and they'll still make profit. So why take the risk when you can play it safe? The same shit is happening with NMIXX. At first JYP planned to give them several comebacks this year, but they ended up only making one comeback. Why is that? Because the same reason as aespa. It's hard to find general public friendly good songs that fit their sound. And not only that, JYP also have other groups like Twice and Stray Kids that can basically guarantee them profit. So again, why take the risk when you can play it safe? STAYC, although their company don't have no other groups other than STAYC themselves, they also don't have the budget to produce high quality songs every comeback. That's probably why STAYC didn't have more comebacks this year, because they simply didn't have the songs ready. I can go so on and so on and so on and so on. But essentially, when it comes to next gen girl groups, companies tend to be more careful because they know one bad song will lead to them getting no profit and no success. And this is a real problem that they are facing right now. And the one solution that I can think of that can fix this problem is for them to start building a loyal fan base. Fourth generation girl groups can't find that balance between having loyal fan base and attracting the general public. The only group that I think have that balance is Idol. They have a loyal fan base and they have Soyeon, who, let's be honest here, is pretty much a fucking cheat code. I don't know how, but somehow every one of her songs attracts the general public, which is crazy. But obviously, other groups does not have the privilege of having Soyeon. So it's either they have a loyal fan base but they don't attract the general public, or they attract the general public but they don't have a loyal fan base. ITZY, they have a loyal fan base, but the last time they attracted the general public was with Dalla Dalla, which is their debut song. LOONA, they have a loyal fan base, but the only thing from them that attracts the general public is Chuu. So it's fake. STAYC attracts the general public, but they don't have a loyal fan base. Weekly attracts the general public, but they don't have a loyal fan base. aespa is interesting because I think they still have that balance, but they are now slowly losing it because, legit, bro, they're doing nothing. So, if they continue in this route of doing nothing, in my opinion, their fans will slowly go away one by one. All the rookie groups this year, IVE, LE SSERAFIM, NewJeans, NMIXX, Billy, all of them. All of them, for me, falls in the attract the general public but don't have loyal fan base category. Because, trust me, bro, like none of them really have a loyal fan base yet. Like, even the most successful ones, like IVE, LE SSERAFIM, NewJeans, bro, I'm telling you, bro, all three of them are legit one bad song away from falling off. I'm not even joking. And if you ask me which one is better, having a loyal fan base but don't attract the general public, or attracts the general public but don't have a loyal fan base, which one is better? Well, both are equally shit positions to be in. If they only attract the general public but they don't have a loyal fan base, eventually it will backfire, because obviously they're not gonna attract the general public all the time. They're not gonna attract the general public every comeback. That's impossible. So one day they're going to flop. It's a guarantee. But then if they only have a loyal fan base but they don't attract the general public, that will also eventually backfire, because as time passes by, if their loyal fan base keeps on growing and growing but the interest from the general public keeps on lowering and lowering, one day their company will notice that and they will basically say,
you know what? I give up on this group. This group just can't attract the general public. But they do have a loyal fan base though. They do have a loyal fan base. Hey, you know what? Next time around, let's just not try at all. Let's test how loyal their fan base really is. Let's just release whatever and see what happens. Oh, 1 million? 1 million album sales? Wait, what? What the Wait, what? What'd you say? Their fan base are also defending that low budget ass song I made in 1 hour? They're streaming that shit? Bro, I'm gonna keep on doing this. You feel me? What the fuck?
So yeah, finding the perfect balance is very important. And once they do find that balance, it'll be blessed for them, because it can give them more flexibility. They don't have to worry too much in terms of making profit, because if the song is bad, they'll still make profit from their loyal fan base. And if the song is good, there would only be extra profit. The next problem that they will face is the high level competition. See, I think there's going to be even more groups that will debut next year, and obviously they will only make the competition even more crazier than it already is. So in order to survive, they have to have something that makes them different and special. Whether it is their members, concepts, songs, whatever it is, have something that makes you special. Because if they don't, then no matter if they're from the big 3, big 4, big 5, realistically, no one gives a fuck anymore. If they don't have nothing special to offer, then bye-bye. I also think the high level competition plays a big part in making this market very unloyal. Because it's so easy to move on nowadays. There are so many options now. Like, oh, this group is not releasing good music anymore. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna just move on to this other group. They release good music and their members are more interesting. But then if that group releases one bad song, or becomes a bit boring, that's fine. Then move on again. Move on again and again and again and again. It's fucked. But comment down below. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? To sum it up, basically right now, the girl group market is still very reliant on the general public. The ones who are deemed successful are the ones who are successful in the general public. And, in a way, that is a good thing, because, it gives us more good quality songs. Some of you may disagree, but you can't deny the fact that 2022 is a year full of quality, and that's because the market right now is still very reliant on the general public. They demand more good songs, but obviously it also means one bad song, you're done, fell off. And will this situation change? Of course. It'll take time though. This year till probably early 2024 will still be full of up and downs. You know, the groups that are on the up right now can go down. The groups that are on the down right now can go up very quickly. But yeah, when will this situation change? I think by mid 2024, the situation will slowly start to change. You know, new groups will stop debuting, third gen groups will start to fully disappear, and that will basically force people to stay loyal to one group, which means more groups will be able to find the perfect balance, which means they will become more profitable, and by that point we will really see the top girl groups of this next generation. Will it be a top 3? Will it be a top 4, top 5, top 2? Who knows, right? But one thing I know for sure though is that the top ones will be the ones who are 1, the most balanced, 2, the most consistent, and finally 3, they will be the most special. I can tell you that. I'm pretty sure all you guys are very much aware of the situation boy groups are currently in. You know, there's been many videos explaining it, but to sum it up, basically boy groups are currently fucked. That's the situation there. But now, being serious, boy groups are pretty much the exact opposite of girl groups. All of them are very reliant on their loyal fan base. None of them attract the general public, which is why all of them are very much profitable, because no matter what they release, their loyal fan base will give them millions and millions of sales, which is a good thing, right? Well, no. To put it simply, because of that, companies nowadays are getting too comfortable when it comes to boy groups. They know they don't have to worry too much in giving them good songs. They know they don't have to put much effort in giving them a good concept or a good music video even, because at the end of the day, they know they're gonna get profit no matter what. So essentially, all the next gen boy groups right now are money machines. Nothing more than that. Companies are not trying to make any of them a great group or a serious group. Nah, they're just using them. They're just using them as their money machine. On top of that, as I said, this market is very loyal. It's so loyal to the point that nobody wants to move on. The third gen boy group stands don't even want to take a look at the fourth gen boy groups, because their mindset is, I have to stay loyal. The group I stand is the best and the most special. There will never be another them. That's their mindset. And obviously, if this keeps on happening, then the market will be in danger. The next generation of boy groups will get 0 to no fans. And if we ever come to that point, then the market will be completely dead. Because if they can't rely on the loyalty of the market anymore, then what else are they going to rely on? Okay then, beautiful. If that's the case, then what's the solution? Well, 1, focus on Korea. Too many boy groups right now are acting Hollywood. They focus too much on the American market, which results on the general public already starting to lose hope on them. So, in my opinion, they need to give more focus on the Korean market, because at the end of the day, you are a K-pop group. You know, like K-pop stands for Korean pop, dumbass. 2, companies need to stop being greedy. They need to stop using boy groups only for the money, but actually start treating them as an actual group. They need to put more effort in making these boy groups a serious group. Give them good songs, give them interesting concepts, make them attractive to the general public. 3, someone to pave the way. Alright, so what do I mean by this? Well, essentially, this market right now is in dying need of a special boy group. You know, a boy group so special that they can attract not only the general public, but also the loyal fans from the other boy groups. And if this hypothetical boy group we're talking about do debut in the near future, then, you know, the market will go from dying to rising in a sec. Because if they do debut, then the interest in this market will be at an all-time high. The general public will start taking them seriously again. And at that point, the other boy group's job is just to follow the weight. But the problem is, obviously, who is this special boy group we're talking about? Do they even exist? Well, SM. Hello. Liso, man, my man, what's up? You feel me? We're all looking at you. We're all looking at you right now. I swear, bro. If you debut another NCT unit, I will come to Korea by myself and beat your ass. Now listen though, you feel me? To all the boy groups lovers out there, alright? You better start emailing their shit right now, bro. Like spam their shit, bro. I email SM your best names for a boy group. I give them potential names for a boy group, because I swear if they debut another NCT unit, it just shows that they're fucking greedy, bro. Alright, so please don't do that. Fucking hell, we don't need another NCT, bro. Alright, Mark is already fucking busy as fuck. God damn. So, will this be K-pop's best generation? Well, this generation will be good. That's for sure. I mean, if everything goes to plan, this generation can be great. Alright. But in terms of best generation, that's hard because, you know what I'm saying, like prime third generation was just too good, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, like prime Twice, prime Blackpink, prime Red Velvet, prime BTS, prime EXO, prime Mamamoo, prime G-Friend. I don't know how you can top that off, bruh. I don't know, man, but it's going to be a hard task. But if everything goes to plan, they have the potential to do it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, with all that being said, comment down below what you think. You know, will this be K-pop's best generation? Be completely honest. Bye.